Hey guys, I'm the Dairy Deputy. I'm bringing to you a fun NU battle I had the other day against Iggy Azalea Town. When I first saw this guy, I was like, yo, I know this guy's name from somewhere. And I swear I thought he was like a Smurf or a YouTuber or something, so I asked him. It turns out he's actually the dude who just fought Moldy Pot and used a toxic stalling Kangaskhan. So yeah, that's a thing. I thought that was the same Kangaskhan, so that was in the back of my head the entire game. Just want to point that out. So yeah, let's get on with the battle. He leads with, he expects me to lead with Leavanny because, hello, it's the Focus Sash Sticky Web Leavanny lead, except it's not. So I lead with Danny Sexbang, predicting that thing, but he does not take the acrobatics as well as I would hope he would. I thought it would do maybe 60 to 70%. Nah, that did so much. It's 75. But yeah, so that didn't work out. I go into Danny's Hexbang, which is a huge counter to that Fletchender, but he goes into this thing, the Dragology, which is a huge counter to Danny's Hexbang. So I have to switch out. I go into Ninja Brian when he just goes for T-Spikes, so I'm fine with that. And I went for Drill Run. I guess he knew that, so he went for his Wartortle, into his Wartortle. But I am going to knock off that thing's Eviolite, which is going to help a lot, because these things are too damn bulky. And now I'm just going to start poison jabbing, hoping for the poison. I do get it this time, which is going to help a lot. That actually does matter. And now, I don't know why he switches out. He just does. He could have killed me. But I'm going to go for another poison jab. That does nothing. This is 9%. But I am going to knock this thing's Black Sludge off, which helps a ton too. And then he just T-bolts, and I don't know why. He gives me that bonus. He told me that he's used the same Pokemon, so I guess he just forgot. I don't know. But then he really didn't even need to switch out from Wartortle in all honesty. Not only that, but like I outsped the Dragology too, so he should have just stayed in, really. And then this thing, I am just gonna let it die because I have nothing to save Ninja Brian for, at least at that low of an HP. I'm gonna go back to Danny Sexbang. I'm gonna predict the Dragology this time. I am gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is big because that's like, now that thing has a timer. That's all I care about. I'm going back into Danny Sexbang. I was actually sacking him, but he goes for another T-Spikes, which I also don't agree with, considering the only thing that would be affected by T-Spikes is my Leavanny and my Armaldo, and neither of them are stally Pokemon, so I don't know why you would want T-Spikes over Poison Spikes. But whatever. Um, I don't agree with that at all, but sure, go for it, buddy. And then I'm going to Encore him because, hey, you just use T-Spikes. Now I'm going to Focus Punch, predicting that he's going to switch out because why would you stay in? You're locked into T-Spikes. And he goes into that thing, which is a good play on his part because it just gets destroyed by a Focus Punch. But he didn't really need it for anything else, considering it was so low on HP and its Eviolite was gone. So I'm going to sack Danny Sexbang, sadly. But I'm going to go on Danny Sexbang. Now, you just saw the move. I could have gone back into Wheezing, but all that would have done is brought up the Dragology, who's at 36% HP. There's no point in doing that, because, I mean, I just have to switch out again and get more things on my team poisoned and lose a little bit more HP for no reason. So I'd have to make a decision and to do that play, which really would not get me anywhere, or go out into Danny Sexbang and take an Acrobatics. I ended up doing that, because I do take one, and I kill that thing with a Psychic, just straight up. This is actually not the Life Orb one, this is actually Tinted Lenses with Sub, Roost, Psychic, Air Slash, and Leftovers. And of course it's not the Cosmic Power one because I'm not Satan. I go into Danny Sexbang, thinking I can take, I will get an Aqua Jet up and then can just hit him up with a Stone Edge, but he actually outspeeds me, so I have to go for the Aqua Jet. It turns out it was actually a speed tie, unless he has investment, which I doubt he did, because he said that he was defensive and he was max special attack and max defense with Assault Vest. So yeah, and then I'm just going to go out into Danny Sexbang. I know he has a T-Bolt, so that's what he's going to go for, and I can Roost and it won't do damage to me. And now I'm just going to get some damage on this thing, and sadly Danny Sexbang dies. I'm going to go into Leavanny. I actually thought that this would kill. I'm Choice Scarf, max attack Adamant. It didn't kill. It didn't even come close. I guess he is max defense, so that's why, but yeah. And I got on Danny Sexbang and just hit him up with a Sludge Bomb. That does a good amount of damage. And then here comes the Toxic Stalling Kangaskhan, right? Yep, there's the sub, right? I don't ask why I Will-O-Wisp. I would have figured he went for Whirlpool in the first turn, is the thing. But he didn't. Well, I guess I only have Wheezing left, so it didn't matter. But it turns out, anyways, he is not the Toxic Stalling one, thank the Lord, because it wasn't even good. That is a pretty bad set in all honesty. But yeah, he's gonna get a crit. So he gets the crit, which does matter a lot because now I'll be so low to where I can't kill him because that will be it's a 3-hit KO, and I can no longer live 3 hits. But I get the poison, which pulls through, which with the poison it will be a 2-hit KO. I will live the next frustration, but barely. He's gonna die to poison damage even after leftovers, and he's gonna go into his Wormadam. So even though the poison mattered, his crit mattered. So it was just return hacks. I'm just gonna pain split just in case. Just in case. You can't ever be too careful. And then I flamethrower for the victory. Don't ask what he was. I guess he was Life Orb Gyro Ball offensive. I don't know. It wasn't the greatest set. Let's say that. Anyways, it was still a good game other than the Wormadam. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.